There are people walking among us who feel no guilt, no real remorse, no genuine empathy. They look completely normal. They can be magnetic. They are drawn to positions of power. Science calls this cluster of traits the Dark Triad, and one of them may already be in your life. Welcome to the Persona Protocol. Today, we go deep into something researchers have studied for decades, something that explains a pattern you've probably noticed in the most toxic people you've encountered. The Dark Triad. 3 distinct personality traits. 3 very different ways of being dangerous. The term was coined by psychologists Delroy Paulhus and Kevin Williams in 2002. It refers to a cluster of 3 subclinical personality traits: narcissism, Machiavellianism, psychopathy. These are not diagnosable disorders. They exist on a spectrum in people who function normally in society, who work beside you, who date, who run companies, and who cause damage quietly. Let's start with narcissism, not the word people throw around casually, not "she takes too many photos." Clinical narcissism is a profound lack of empathy, combined with an overwhelming need for admiration. Narcissists believe they are exceptional, above the rules, above accountability. When something goes wrong, it is never their fault. When you're hurt by them, you're being too sensitive. They don't love you, they love the way you make them feel. The moment you stop serving that need, you become invisible or a threat. Now, Machiavellianism, named after Niccolo Machiavelli, the Renaissance political philosopher who argued that power justifies any means. Machiavellian individuals are strategic, patient, calculating. They view every relationship through a single lens. What can this person do for me? They are not impulsive. They plan. They will be your most enthusiastic ally until the exact moment it benefits them to destroy you, and they will have seen that moment coming months in advance. Finally, psychopathy, the most misunderstood of the 3. Psychopaths are not necessarily violent. Most are never violent. What defines them is emotional flatness. They don't feel fear the way you do. They don't feel guilt. They can understand emotions intellectually, but they don't feel them. This makes them capable of remarkable calm in situations that would paralyze others. It also makes them capable of causing harm, without the internal brake that stops most of us. Here's where it gets truly unsettling. These 3 traits often exist in the same person. A high Dark Triad individual is narcissistic enough to believe they deserve more than others, Machiavellian enough to plan exactly how to take it, and psychopathic enough to carry it through without losing a single night of sleep. And where do these people tend to end up? Research consistently shows they gravitate toward power, corporate leadership, politics, law, finance, entertainment. Anywhere the rewards for dominance are high and accountability is low. One study found that psychopathic traits in senior executives were more prevalent than in the general prison population. Let that sit for a moment. You won't see it immediately. They present well. They can be magnetic, but patterns emerge over time. They never truly apologize. They carry a trail of damaged relationships, but somehow it's always the other person's fault. They shift between warmth and coldness based on what they need from you at any given moment. And they are expert observers of vulnerability, filing away your fears, your insecurities, your needs for later use. You cannot change these people. That is perhaps the single most important thing to understand. What you can do is see them clearly and establish firm, unwavering limits. Restrict the personal information you share, especially about your fears and your weak points. In the hands of a Dark Triad individual, your vulnerabilities are not secrets, they are tools. Most people move through the world assuming others feel the way they do. That assumption is your greatest vulnerability. Not everyone who smiles at you means you well. Some of them are simply very good at smiling. If this unsettled you, good. That discomfort is awareness, and awareness is armor. Subscribe to the Persona Protocol. New episode every week. Stay sharp.